Dum ba ba bum 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 bum
Bum,
bum ba ba bum
bum,
ba dum bum bum
bum,
bum bum ba ba bum
bum.
bum 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 ba 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 ba
I hope you don't mind me saying, but I don't think you guys should be quitting the actual band anytime soon. Frankly, that was the worst display of musicianship I've ever heard.
Right, Rufus move, we're going. Hello,
Nice
Chris
to meet you.
Moss, lead singer of Freefall. Okay, do you want to get straight down to the questions?
Down to brass tacks, yeah.
Okay. How did Freefall form?
How did Freefall form? I'm not entirely sure myself. I was sitting in a science classroom one day in year 9 when Ben and Rufus came up to me and said, "Chris, do you still sing?" And I said, "Well, yeah." That never really stopped. And they said, "Do you want to be in a band?" In year 9, I thought that sounded quite cool. So I said, yeah. And I went along to Ben's house and we jammed a little bit. And it just sort of went on from there.
Do you regret joining Freefall?
And I don't regret joining Freefall.
Do you remember your first gig?
I can't off the top of the head remember our first one, but I certainly remember some ones that stick out as particularly bad.
Oh, could you tell me these ones that are particularly bad?
Well, there was the 24-hour Sing for World Peace, where we played an after-school gig to an audience of about 7 people. 3 of those people were in after-school detention. The other 4 were teachers and staff, senior staff members who clapped out of politeness. Not because we were any good, because it was frankly the worst performance we've ever given. It was a good learning experience from us, and it, let us know that not every gig's going to be to lots of people and that we can't always play our best. But from then on, we did definitely work our best. And if things seemed to be going bad, we still tried.
Okay. The others have a lot more physically demanding jobs, like
Yeah.
Rufus, for example, who always.
Yeah, always in the drums.
You as a singer, have you ever had any Freefall related injuries?
Yeah, I've had the most injuries in the band. There was the main injury, somewhat ironic because of my name, was when I went into free fall off the edge of the stage in the performance hall during William Howard's Got Talent.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, to an audience of about 150 or so people, I fainted, collapsed off the edge of the stage, and got taken out in a neck brace by the paramedics. And spent several hours in hospital while they weren't sure if I'd broken my neck or not. I sort of figured I hadn't because I could still feel my legs, but they weren't sure.
Who is the most musician looking in your band?
Most musician looking.
Like, who looks the most like a musician, do you think?
What sort of musician?
Like,
Who looks the most like a rock star?
yeah, basically.
I'd probably say Toby.
Yeah,
But I'd say that Rufus looks the most like a composer. So like a classical musician.
Okay. This is personal questions for
Personal
you,
question.
just as a singer.
Okay.
Why singing? Like, why didn't you actually play a real instrument? Why did you be a singer?
Well, I feel that singing is a real instrument. It's one that does take a lot of time and it does take a lot of effort to, get better at. I have had for 3 years singing lessons with various singing teachers, depending on how long I could stand them. But I decided on singing because I'm just horrendous at using my hands to play guitar or play piano or play the drums. I can strum chords and things, but when it comes to doing anything especially complicated on instruments, I can't grasp it.
Okay.
And singing is something that comes more naturally to me than, say, drumming.
Take me all the way. I don't wanna feel like I did that day. Send me to the place I love. Take me all the way.
Do you live the rock and roll lifestyle?
I'm not sure I could quite say I live the rock and roll lifestyle. I certainly do things that are associated with rock and roll. I've had nights out and I've done things that would go down in a rock and roll hall of shame rather than fame.
Okay.
I'm sure that you can sort of fill in the blanks on that one.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Matthew.
Thank you
It's been a
very
pleasure
much.
talking to you.
Thank you very much, head boy.